So this is probably a decision that a lot of people who have known me through my years saw coming. Effective immediately. I am putting an end to the risk-free same-game parlay Thursday Night Football Thursday situation.
Oh, what?
Yep. Have to do it.
Forever?
Needed to be done.
Need to do it.
I fucking love the NFL season.
Me too.
I love it. Everybody knows I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't really know anything about anything else, to be honest.
True.
It's kind of sad. Have a sports show. Talked to Dansby Swanson yesterday. I didn't know that guy existed. He's fucking awesome. Number 1 overall pick. Should have probably known that guy existed at some point. Legend, stallion, big brain. I had no idea. I love the NFL. Have always loved the NFL. And especially now, with what our show is and has become and how fortunate I am to be here, when those off seasons are happening, all I look forward to is NFL season.
Hell yeah. That's right.
That's oh my God, it's right around the corner. How many months? 3 months? Woo! That's nothing. Remember, we're saying that.
Oh, yeah.
We are saying it's 3-4 months. Oh, it's right around the corner.
That's it.
Hey, we're at the draft. We're at the combine.
Right.
We're at the draft.
Right.
OTAs.
Right.
Hey, training camp's like 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
It's like, literally everything is shaped towards there's an NFL season around the corner. I can't wait for it. And I've been enjoying this, especially after everything we've been through. As a world, as a society, fans back in stadiums. It is amazing. It's majestic. It's even more awesome than I could have ever fathomed because there was a moment where everything was taken from us. So you have to take real joy in the things that you once loved a little bit more, I think.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Then these Thursday nights start coming around.
Oh, man.
Okay? In the risk-free same-game parlay, every Thursday night was potentially my idea. This is what I would like to do. Okay? You guys love same-game parlay. Your tech at FanDuel is amazing for the same-game parlay. They add in the popular same-game parlays. I have an idea. I'd like to put in a parlay every single week, but I would like our people to not worry about it losing. I would like them to come on in and do the, potentially win 150 1 week, 140
another.
Last night was 110, I think, or 106 off of a $10 risk-free bet. Now, you had to opt in, and there was an agreement on what the odds could be between, and the odds had to stay at this certain odds even after everybody gets it, even after 44,000 people are on it. These odds have to remain this high. It has to be this many legs. So this was a real, this is a real conversation between FanDuel and I about how we go about accomplishing this.
Oh, yeah.
And I was pumped for it. Just like the rest of the NFL season, I was fucking pumped for it. And we first got a couple tastes of the risk-free same-game parlay, and I feel like we were crafting same-game parlays into a better fashion of, we need this same-game parlay to last, okay? So it can't be anything that we put in there that potentially ends in the first quarter from one play,
yes.
Okay? Can't have any running backs under.
Right.
Can't have anything like that because one missed block or one, instead of going to this gap, just one person going to this gap, and that's fucking out the gate. Same game parlay's dead.
Yep.
So you have to whittle it down. Okay, what's still alive? What can we, in baseball, I guess, big baseball show, talk to old Dano. World Series champ, Dansby. Talked to him yesterday, But when you're adding that bat and you're fouling balls away, I guess that happens.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it happen in one of the baseball games I watched this year, so it was either in that fucking farm field or one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was like a 15 pitch or something like that. Like that's what we need, the same game parlay to continue to live. Like
stay alive.
It has to be a survivor. It had to be tough. It had to have an opportunity to hit at any given moment. And I'll tell you what, we were fucking really close.
Yep.
Heartbreakingly close. Yep. Tom Brady. Beep, 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 beep. Backing the fuck up on his kneel downs after hitting the over on his rushing yards, which was 1.5 yards.
God, Tom.
And he had 3 yards. Then he takes 2 kneel downs at the end. It goes down to 1 yard. But then his third kneel down, he goes back to the line of scrimmage because he wanted to have at least 1 yard. But he didn't need to have 1.5 yard, did he? No. Heartbreaking. That would have cost FanDuel like $9 million or something like that.
Damn it.
Then we had a bad night. We've had a couple bad nights. But I think normally the same game parlay was on the right through. And then last night, we were in the building. We knew Jonathan Taylor was going to have a big evening. Jonathan Taylor is a superstar.
Yeah.
Beast.
Jonathan Taylor was sharing the ball last year in a crowded backfield with very talented players. Wilkins, Nyheim Hines, Marlon Mack, Jonathan Taylor. There was a loaded backfield last year. Then towards the end of the season, it felt like 28 was starting to get the ball more. And I think everybody that was a Colts fan was like, oh. So this guy at Wisconsin that we seen down here at Lucas Oil Stadium whenever he was here every fucking year basically for the Big Ten championship, and he's just an absolute superstar, got accepted into Harvard. This guy, his game's going to transition into the NFL. Now this is the men's league, so you never know what's going to happen. Couple big hits, you don't know how everybody's going to be able to handle it. Jonathan Taylor, AFC Offensive Player of the Month for a team that was below 500, so that is saying something. Absolutely dominated last night. We knew it. We knew it.
Yep.
2 tuds.
Easy.
Picked that up early. Colts minus 5.5. I mean, we could have went bigger, I guess, in hindsight, but we didn't know what Mike White was going to do. Let me tell you what Mike White did. He had like 4 or 5 completions for 96 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
First play of the game. They kick off literally right where we're sitting. Shout out to Robert Mathis for those seats. Gridiron Gang. That's his camps he's running, where they are providing next level training for people that would have never expected to have that type of thing. Shout out to the Gridiron Gang. We're a part of it. We have contributed to it, and I'm very lucky for that. But those tickets were amazing. So we literally got to see right on the field basically what was going on. That first play when Magic Mike White Lightning took that ball, pulled that thing, went back this way, and then threw across his body. It was 23 yards in front of us maybe.
Yeah.
He looked so smooth. It looked like he was very comfortable, very confident. The ball came out perfect trajectory, perfect spin, completion. And I was literally like, oh no. Okay, so this guy's a fucking player. Then all of a sudden, forearm injury, he's out. I'm like, okay, the minus 5.5 is going to be good. The Colts start pulling away, but then the Jets start knocking a little bit. Josh Johnson, who's played in every single professional football league that there is, throws for like 500 yards and 3 tuds or something. What the fuck's going on there? It never felt like the 5.5 wasn't safe. It never probably felt like the 10.5 wasn't safe. But man, as the Jets kept scoring and Carson Wentz kept putting his helmet on and going back on the field, we knew that 225 plus for that son of a bitch was no problem.
Yeah. Easy.
Getting a chance to see him on the field, by the way, he walks as if he just got off a horse. I mean, he is a big, lumbering, he's a fucking massive guy.
Galvan.
Huge.
He is massive. And he just walks, it really looks like he has no idea. He had 4 different injuries, I think, last night. You guys probably didn't know about it. I don't know if you saw it on TV. He'd be in between plays, and he'd be like holding his ribs.
He get hit in the
and that nuts, I think. Yeah, I think he had that a couple times. And then every once in a while, you'll see him like shake something off. And then he tried, whenever they had Jonathan Taylor take the direct snap, I don't know if they showed Carson Wentz. He tried to chop block. He tried to go get it.
Yeah.
He put his head in front of a guy. It's like, okay, this guy's a football player. He's large. He's going to do his thing. 225 plus, no problem. Michael Pittman Jr., I think he's 4th in the NFL right now, or Carson Wentz and Michael Pittman Jr. right now is a tandem. Are 4th in the NFL right now as tandems.
Damn.
Yeah. You showed that's that on NFL Kickoff, whatever, Joe Thomas and them.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, and Steve Smith, who is a savage.
Doesn't care.
Yeah.
Oh my, hey, look, where's the camera? Hey, this is because of you, dude. You fucking stink. That was insane. They showed it, though, 4th in the NFL as a tandem. No T.Y. Hilton. They're going to get going. And guess what? He had it. He was out the gate. From my view, I saw his back and I saw daylight.
Yeah.
And I was about to jump up on the thing that we were standing on and lose my fucking mind because the same game parlay would have hit in Lucas Oil Stadium at the same damn time I'm in Lucas Oil Stadium. We were actually setting up flights, and next game's in Miami, Baltimore, Miami. We're actually setting up, hey, we're going to go to every fucking one when this hits. And then all of a sudden, tick, 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 tick. Carson misses Michael Pittman on one. There's 2 guys in the same area. Who ran the wrong route? Who cares? All I know is Michael Pittman did not catch the fucking ball 6 yards short. He's still a stud. Same game parlay officially risk-free. Same game parlay, Thursday Night Football Thursday. Officially dead.
Oh.
Moment of silence before we get to our guest, please. Thank you, same game parlay.
Thank you. Same risk-free, same game parlay, Thursday Night Football Thursdays.
You were exhilarating.
Yeah.
You were heartbreaking. You made me laugh. You made me smile. But more importantly, you made me cry a lot.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's why you're fucking dead, dude. Never to see you again.
See
And
ya.
I'm sorry to everybody that lost those risk-free bets. I wish we would have been able to make those dollars back. Now we got to go back to the think tank and come up with some other way to beat FanDuel so we can all make money.
Hell yeah.
Once again, let's remember, FanDuel does not own us. We are trying to take more of their money, just like everybody else.